Hey Dave, I'm glad to hear that you have highlights from the past year despite the haphazard work schedule that you have that makes you place certain things on the back burner. It's hard to create stability in that, so time for self-care and time to do things yourself is crucial. The more I live, the more I think stability is just really underrated. I'll always respect people that work in retail like you do because it's stupidly demanding and I don't know any of it. My overarching word for 2019 seems to be explore. And in moments of stability, it's easy to fall into a rut of convenience and just stay there. So I'm planning to get rid of it and err toward the side of inconvenience. And I don't want this year to be all about convenience, so VidCon London, a first time for me, is a very unique opportunity to add some creative tension for healthy inconvenience. I've done all the necessary electronically centered things so far, like I've got my VidCon ticket, I've booked my flights, and we got the hotel situation sorted, and I got my passport all set. Those are like the small pebbles that make up the giant pebble that is the execution of this plan. Every year I make this VidCon mind map packing list to make sure that I focus on everything that I bring. I don't know if I'll use this one, maybe I'll use a different color marker just to cross off my ideas, but it's nice to have like a template for all the stuff I bring. Definitely aiming to document a lot of this trip since it's my first time, and something I've done new this year is I've actually added some time before and after VidCon to be able to recuperate, and there's a time difference, but also to do some exploring and some walkabouts. I have not confirmed specific plans on how I'm going to spend that time yet. I might do that, I might leave it open. We'll see. The wonderful thing about leaving space is it helps me resolve unnecessary happenings tension if it occurs, and if not, I get to explore. A mind map is to my packing list as an Excel schedule of VidCon is to my commitment to do things as I'm there. Closer to VidCon, I'll have a filled out Excel sheet with all the time slots like I have for previous trips, for group adventures or solo adventures, or just to leave space for spontaneous happenings. Every year things happen that are spontaneous that make me completely forget something that I previously planned to do just because there are trade-offs. Trips have a series of trade-offs and choices between wonders, just like life does. On a fun side note, yesterday my brother and I finished the co-op campaign for Gears of War 4, and in the credits of the game, there was an unknown quote that's listed as follows: "If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together." And ever since I've seen it, it's made me think about what makes an experience rewarding. I know traveling alone allows me to do so much so fast, but I have to admit that the reality is I can't get very far doing things alone. My point is that even locally, I'm relying and trusting on so many people and systems just to get me to work, let alone trusting on those things to get me across the Atlantic Ocean. So much of what I've done and continue to do is because I can rely and trust on others and the systems they've created to help me create those possibilities. It's all those people and systems and the trust that I have in those that enable me to look forward to spending time with you in VidCon London. Thanks again for helping me plan and think through all the thoughts for this first-time adventurous trip. I'll keep on adding tension and plans and thoughts to this because it matters to me. And I hope you have a nice day, Dave. I'll see you on Thursday.